Hey guys, this Wicca Findings is going to be more different. It's going to be, usually I have it like camcording down and showing you guys what I got, but this time I actually want to show like, me physically holding them and describing and whatnot. So I'm just going to jump into it. I can never get enough of these. I think I am a jar hoarder. It's a person who collects a lot of jars. Since my sister's going to be having babies, and of course, she's going to have twins. First time having babies, twins. And it's a boy and a girl. I'm excited. They don't know the name yet, but I know one of them is going to be named an A name because me and my sister has an A name. So I was like, yes, yes. She's going to be buying a lot of baby foods, and I have a feeling that I'm going to be baby food jar galore. So eventually, I'm going to have like 16 million jars and I don't know what to do with it, because I like to collect jars and I like to collect a lot of potion bottles, like some about jars, some about little containers, glass specifically. I don't know why, it's weird, but can't go wrong. They're only $1 at the unofficial witchy store, and I think one of my fans will know what I'm talking about. Also, I got it's kind of dark dusty. I got this box. Normally it's $6. Got it for $1.28. I don't know what's with the $28 or 28 cents for, but it's a box. I was thinking about crafting it out, and instead of, I have a very, very small box for my rocks. Instead of that, because all my rocks are crammed into one, and rock magic, just in general, the whole entire gem rock world and metal world, I'm not really strong in. That's one of my weaknesses. That I could tell. I want to actually get into more rocks, so eventually once I get into more rocks, what I do, I get obsessed with the subject, and then I need room for a lot of rocks. So I was thinking about doing this, which is so cool. This is not so much of a finding as so much as of a giving, and I don't know if I showed this before. I probably did, but just forgot, but I just want to say it again, that one of my coworkers gave me sea salt. And she was helping out. She was describing things. She helped out with some Hawaiians. She helped out some of them with some subjects and stuff like that. Anyways, they give her this, and she doesn't know what to do with it. She's like, I don't know what to do with sea salt. Like, I know what to do with sea salt, but I don't know, like, spiritually what to do with sea salt. So she gave it to me for my birthday. I don't know if I ever really showed this before, but I'm very super excited. I want to use these to concentrate certain sacred tools. I want to really preserve this. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, this is just sea salt. Like, you can get them anywhere. But no, it's sea salt literally from Hawaii. And you could tell it's really, really, really good sea salt and not sea salt from the store. Because if sea salt from the store, it wouldn't do this. It wouldn't get stuck up here. So this is pretty cool. I'm really excited for this. Borders is closing down. I don't know if anyone ever heard of this or should have seen about it, but Borders over here, they're doing 30 to 50% discount as of today. I mean, tomorrow could change and tomorrow can increase, but for the metaphysics section, everything 30% off. Sucky part about it, the only tarot cards that are left over is the crappy ones that I don't like and connect, so I couldn't get any new tarot deck. But I got Practical Magic for beginners. When I first saw the cover, just look at the cover. It just looks very luring. Like, there's a jar of herbs, there's a pentacle necklace, there's a rock, more on a pedestal, candles, a little potion bottle with a like a message in there, an incense, and a bookish. I'm assuming it's a bookish, but a journal look. I pretty much know the basics, but it's nice just to reread. It is really nice just to reread the basics from a different person view, which I think is cool. And I haven't read it yet. I haven't looked through it. I just randomly bought it, as I did to this book. It's called Spirited. Unlock your psychic self and change your life. I know her from a show, and it says in here from Oprah, but she was on, you know, Rachel Ray show. That's why I picked it up, because I saw her on Rachel Ray and I was so like enthralled by her. Like, she was awesome. She was very poppy, something that I'm not into, but she was very like strong at what she was saying. Like she has strong convictions about being psychic, and so, when I read a little bit about this, like at the beginning, the foreword, really cool to have, like, really cool to read a book, the foreword part of the book. I like it because it's another person's view on what they read about the book and what they feel about the person, which I like about it. But I was reading the contents in it, and like some of the chapters are cool. They're a little flirty, little tongue-in-cheek names, but it's so cool because it's lively, and I picked it up. I had to get it. Now this book, everybody knows the Element Encyclopedias. They have a great series of spells, creatures. There's one that is like magics, I think. There's Dream one. I mean, it's endless what they have. And one thing about Borders is that they want to get rid of these so much because they're so bulky and they're so annoying size. That's what the guy said. He's like, it's kind of annoying size and I want to get rid of them. This was on sale for $9.99 plus 30% off instantly. So it was like $7 for this giant book, and it's called the Element Encyclopedia of Secret Signs and Symbols. I mean, it's literally signs, symbols. They deal with astrology. They deal a little bit with the tarot. They did it with. It's so cool that they really talk about the trees, bark, stones. Symbols and books that you don't understand. This is really good if you're really getting into tarot cards. You should really grab something that deals with symbolism. Oh, symbolism. That deals with symbols. Books that deals with talking about symbols, like what is this, why is this. It might enhance. And so I thought, hey, $7. It's not bad. I mean, totally a keeper. Another thing is that they're having 50% off for the calendars for next year, and I thought this is so cool because you must snatch it. There was only 3 of these, the Witch's calendar. There was only 3 of these left, and I was like, I don't care if I have gas or not, but this is a must. I'll walk to work. But I thought I had to get it, even though I'm not really, and the main reason why I really don't get these constantly is A, I'm not really good with calendars. I have a calendar on my phone and that's it. I really don't look at my calendar and be like, this day. But I do like the information in here of the planets, of the moons, the sun, what planet rules that day. I mean, get some details. It's pretty cool. The only down part of it is I think I need to subtract, I think it's 3 hours. So I need to go back 3 hours with their timing because it's not in my time, it's in Eastern Standard Time, so it kind of sucks. Or it's an hour, I forgot how it went. But I really like it. The information. The only down part I hate about it is the fucking art. I'm sorry, like when I look at the art, it's just so annoying. Like it's part realistic, part cartoon in my eyes. I like how it's bold on the shaping of objects and people and stuff like that, but it's just not my art. I'm sorry. If someone likes this art and I offend you, go fly a kite. That's all I can say. Gargoyles galore. Dollar Tree sells gargoyles. If you have a Dollar Tree near you, jump in when it has the Halloween section. Jump in, or the seasonal section I think it's called. Jump in and get these fast. The really good thing about these is that the fact that these are heavy. These are not like some hollow, cheap fucking brand of gargoyles. These are heavy. These are like enough to hold books, which I use some of them up there to hold books up. But you can't complain for $1. And plus it's gargoyles. I'm obsessed with gargoyles. If anyone ever knew about that about me, is that I'm obsessed with gargoyles. I have a lot. I have so many. Most of them have names, but each one is cleansed, blessed, and concentrated with an intention. I'm really big on it, and I usually look at it. I usually try to communicate with it of what that gargoyle has to offer, and I usually just say, hey, this is what this is what I want you to do. And to get back, I usually light a candle or I'll put a little bowl of water near them. Treat them like as if they were kind of pets, but they're not really pets, because I don't feel my pet as a pet. people will say, oh, you have a cat pet? No, I have a daughter. She's Sapphire. She's a bitch. She hates me. Who just happens to be a cat that poops everywhere, and I don't understand what she's saying because she totally speaks Japanese to me. I don't understand it. So, but yeah, I like to treat my gargoyles somewhat form of pets, but I respect them as a being. I mean, it is a being to me. In my eyes, it's a being. Another thing is I got this at the Goodwill. The sad part about it is that it's like $4, and I would probably never ever read this. It is the Tales of Witchcraft, and it has all these stories of, it's pretty much this guy bundles up these stories together of witchcraft and witches and stuff like that, but it's like different authors just combined together, and I thought I got it. I thought I should get it because it just says witchcraft and it has Stephen King on it, which I'm not really a big fan of Stephen King book-wise, but he has really good movies like Rose Red. I just watched it last night and I love Rose Red. I just love how it's set up. But I thought I'd get it. It was only $4. Can't complain. I'll read it down in life when I'm really old and don't have a job. A good snatch. A good catch was usually coffee grinders. It's really good. Or my witchy foo, as Tiptoe Chick would say. Usually these cost like $10 to $15 to $20. I saw one that was $33, which is ridiculous, because it had like a pulse button. You just press it, it pulses for a different type of coffee beans. I mean, come on, it's just press, call it good. But I got this for $5, and it's a good brand. If I can find the face of the brand, there. It's Burham. I can't pronounce it, but I know it's a good brand because I have a coffee maker that's been alive so far. So through my craziness, even though I don't really drink coffee, but I had to get one. It's so good. I blended up Henry, chopped them up to 1,000,000 pieces because I am a killer like that, and I can announce it on YouTube. And I made a whole bunch of lavender, shredded lavender, pretty much blended lavender. And I like to use this towards incense, but I like to use it towards putting in baths. Some people like to have sachets for baths, so it just only infuses it like a tea. It only infuses just the herb. But sometimes I like to take baths with actually scattered herbs on me, then I take a shower afterwards to rinse it off me. And I have a screen that kind of protects, kind of like strains the stuff so it doesn't go down there and clog my drains. So I make sure I'm very precautious about, you know, just in general clogging up my drains and whatnot. But I really do like taking baths with, like, I'm the huge sachet. I like to be infused with it. That's my way. Another thing is that I go online, I look on Amazon, and I check how much is Ouija boards. Ouija boards cross-reference from $20+, especially this one. Not the glow-in-the-dark one. I have nothing against glow-in-the-dark, but seriously, I seen it at nighttime. You really have to charge it in like sun to get a good one, or charge it under a big light to get it to charge up fully. And when you do charge it up, it only lasts possibly 20 minutes, and then you can see it light decreases in dimming, and it totally diffuses the problem. I think they're trying to go for turn off all the lights and do it, but I like to turn off all the lights and just have candlelight as much as possible, or I like to have a little bit of lighting, like a little dim here, a little dim here of lamps. I don't want to be fully on dark because then it makes me want to go to bed. Does that make sense? But anyways, check online on Amazon, and the Ouija boards are usually like $20+. I found this for $5 at the Goodwill, and I made sure I put the sticker on there. I found this one, and it's a Parker Brothers. Let me grab it out so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This one. It's not thick as the original Ouija boards that you see before time, where they're kind of thick, they're kind of solid. But this is pretty firm, just like my other one. This is pretty firm. I have not used this. It is previously used. because the pointer is gone, so it's going to be a little difficult to use it. I have my other one that's given to me for Christmas from a friend. But this one, I'm going to cleanse it with the moon and sun. I find it very strong to use a lot of amounts of cleansing because of just in general, just be cautious with spirits and stuff if you're going to summon spirits and stuff. But yeah, can you see that price? I don't know if it picks it up. It's like $5. Pretty cool. But yeah, I want to cleanse it, use it, and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys like this Wicca finding. I want to do it more personal. I got quite a few stuff. I want to do it personal so you guys can see it. Till then, guys, blessed be. Love you.